I'm gonna walk you guys through what we're doing for the Nacho Mommy's nachos. Basically, we started with blue corn tortilla chips, and we're going to warm them in the oven with a layer of cheese. You can use smoked cheddar, or Monterey Jack for the plain cheese, and then I cut that with some pepper jack for spice. What I like to do is heat this on a large baking sheet lined with parchment and some roasted, spiced butternut squash. For the squash, I sprayed it down with a little olive oil, and we seasoned it with chili powder, a little ground cinnamon, and a hint of nutmeg. That's the squash. Grant, throw that in the oven for me. And we're gonna throw it into as high as the oven goes, 500 or 550, until it gets nice and golden at the edges and gets tender. Won't take too long with the oven super high. We're also going to heat the chips and melt the cheese so we have a layer that protects the chips and keeps them crisp. In this pan, I have jalapeno, onion, and salt. To this, we're gonna add cumin, black beans, cayenne pepper sauce, and the juice of a lime. You heat this through, and we're gonna puree this in the food processor, and this is our warm black bean dip. Beautiful. Back here, this is Mexican chorizo, not Spanish. Mexican chorizo is fresh. Brown and crumble it, and I add some onion and jalapeno and garlic to this as well. Then we're gonna top this with the beans and the chorizo, put the rest of the cheese on, and pop it back in the oven to melt that layer. For the chipotle sour cream, we take sour cream, obviously, pop it into the food processor, add chipotle and adobo if you want it on the milder side, 1 tablespoon. If you want it really hot and cold at the same time, put in 3 tablespoons. Then I'm gonna put in the juice of a lime and a little salt and give it a zhuzh. Now for the salsa, we're gonna do a raw tomatillo salsa. Okay, so then we're gonna take our tomatillos, put them in there with a little cilantro, some garlic, red onion, jalapeno pepper, juice of 2 small limes or 1 large lime, and some salt. And you just give this a zhuzh. A little squirt of something sweet. This is agave, or you could do a squirt of honey. And our lime juice. I put the roast squash on top of the nachos, which Grant did not burn on the second time around. And we're going to top that with our chipotle sour cream. Then we're gonna scatter over our raw tomatillo green salsa and some pepitas, pumpkin seeds, and then pickled jalapeno slices.